Hey, you guys, it's your girl Deborah. Okay, you guys know I have started this series about me getting ready to go back to Oklahoma. So I've been purging and giving away a lot of my yarn that I'm not using anymore, things that I just am not going to be able to take back to Oklahoma because, for one, it's too expensive to ship. And if I ain't touched it in a while, I'm pretty much okay with just giving it away. So what I'm doing today and throughout the next few videos is I'm repurposing the things that I decided to keep. The last video I did was the keep, frog, or throwaway video. So on this video right here is one of the things that I decided to keep and turn into a sweater, which was these granny squares. Remember I told you I had 5 granny squares. These are pretty decent sized granny squares. They pretty big. And so I'm going to repurpose these granny squares and make me a sweater because it's wintertime and it's time for sweaters. So I'm gonna make me a sweater. I have 5 of them all together. So I have all of these. So I'm going to use 2. I've finished this one right here. And I'm finishing it up with this green skirt that I had started. I started this green skirt, I don't know, maybe about a year or so ago, and I never finished it. I thought this green would be really cute on these bright colors. So I'm going to trim all of these out in this green. So that this green will be my base color. And I'm going to take it from this skirt. Now, this is not really a tutorial. It is, but it's not really because I'm not going to start step by step on how to do a granny square. So this is something you would have to know how to do, but I do also have a how to do a granny square video on my channel, and I have it linked down below or somewhere up here on the top. And you can go to that video and it'll show you exactly how to start a granny square. And granny squares are really easy and it's one of my favorite stitches. So what I'm going to do is try to go through and add all of this is, I think this is 25 rows. So I need to make sure this panel is 25 rows as well. And I believe I needed to add, let me see how many I got on here. Let me just count them real quick. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So I need to add 2 more colors to this to get me to the 25, which my last color, one of the colors I already know will be green. So I need to figure out one other color to go on this to make this 25. So I got this one that I'm finna do. This one is completed. So this is like the front panel. This will probably be my back panel, whichever way. And these 2 will be my arms, the sleeves on the sweater. So I'll be working on these as well. I'm not going to do anything with this one. I don't think I'm just going to hold this and save it for another project. If I need it for something, I use it, but I don't think I'm going to use it for anything. But if you have a suggestion, how I should use this, then leave it down below what you think I should do for this with this one panel. And so let me get started on adding the green, the other 2 rows to the first one. I'm going to get started on this one. So I need to add 2 rows to this with this green. So I need to add one other color and this green. So we're going to go and get started on that. Okay, you guys, I'm coming up on a corner and I decided to come back on here and at least show you how to work the corners for those that don't really know how to. So we're going to go into this one and do a cluster of 3. Now you chain 1 in here and then go into the same space with another cluster of 3. It's fairly easy, and that is exactly how you make your corners to make this turn into a square and not be a circle. So this will give you your square, and then you continue on into each space with a cluster of 3 double crochets. Now we got a corner and we starting on the sides. I'll be back once I make it to the other end. Okay, we're coming to the last corner. So we've already put a cluster of 3 in here already. So now we just need to add another cluster of 3 to complete our corner. So go in here and do chain 1 and go over here, find the top stitch and slip stitch it off. All right, that is the end of our brown. With the scissors, find like the place to cut it off. I don't want to leave it too short because I need to tie these all in once I'm done. All right, and pull it tight, and that's it for the brown. Now we're going to get started with our green, which is the last row. And that's going to be this green. Remember, I'm taking the green from this old skirt that I had made a while back. So I'm just going to use this yarn from this skirt to make this, to do this last round. Slip knot, go into that corner right there, just as well as we started the other. Chain 2, I'm gonna chain 3. And then start cluster of 3, and then we go all the way around with the same clusters. That's my grandkids in the background, making all the noise in the world. Okay, we are coming to the end of our granny square, and this is the last color that I'm putting on the square. Chain 1, go into the top, slip stitch it off. Cut your string. Of course, I got to tie all of these in, and I will, and that's our square. Now, our square is completely done. This one is completely done. This is the top part of my sweater. And so let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Oh, I got 26. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. I got 26 rows. I'm sorry. 26 rows. 26 rows. And this should fit a size 2X or size 3X. Okay, you guys, these are my two. This is the back and this is the front, or vice versa. I'm going to put them together, and I'm going to show you how I'm putting them together. Now, what you could do is measure your shoulders and measure this out, but I'm not going to measure this out because I want to make this as easy as possible. But what I'm going to do is just use stitch markers. I'm going to use a stitch marker on this corner. And get it to close. And then I'm going to put a stitch marker on this corner. Okay, you guys, for what I forgot that I had a hood on this, but I still think it'll work out just fine. But I have a hood on this little dress I got on, but I don't think it's going to interfere with it too much. So I'm going to take my two ends. I'm going to take my sweater. Both my ends got a stitch marker on it, and I'm just going to put it over my head. This is just if you don't want to measure. If you want to measure, go for it. But if you don't want to measure, this is just an easy way that you can do this. And then you can measure out how wide you want your neck. So you got this, mine's just falling off the shoulder, that's fine, that's the way I wanted it. Then I'll stretch it out, then I just pull it together evenly. Now after you take this off, you're still gonna have to even this up, but you just wanna get a rough estimate of where you want your neck to be. And I think mine's to right here is about right. Now I'm going to click this one off with a stitch marker. Right here on this side with a stitch marker. Now, mind you, I am going to redo this once I get it off to make sure it's even. Both arms are even. But I just wanted to get it on here, rough estimated, and then I know basically how to adjust it. Okay, now this is how it's going to sit. Then I have my sleeves on here. So now when I take it off, I'm going to count each one of these little spaces. And I know I want my opening to be somewhere around in this area. So I'm going to count my little spaces, all my little open spaces right here, and make sure this side is even with this side. Then I'll seam these two close, and then we'll move to the next thing. Okay, now we're getting ready to do the arms and get the arms together. Now this is my arm, and my arm I did it in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 rows. So I did my arm in 20 rows, and I did the body in 26 rows. So this is my arm. So now we're going to get ready to attach the arms. To attach the arms, all I'm going to do for is measurements. I'm still not using a measuring tape. All I'm going to do is just fold this in half. Make sure it's even. Make sure it's even right there. Put my hand in these two holes to make sure all those are even. See how even those is? I can see straight through those holes. So this is even. So this is my center. So I'm going to use my stitch marker again. And I'll put my stitch marker right there in the middle. I'm going to do that on this side, and I'm going to do it on the other side. But I'm also going to put my stitch markers on these corners because I'm going to attach with the stitch markers until I sew this off. Hopefully they'll stay on there because I'm not going to close them. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to attach the arms to this sweater. And how we're going to do this is I'm going to attach it. This is the right side. This is the right side, so I'm going to take the right side of my arm and attach it right here. Because we've already used the stitch marker, I know exactly where it's going to be. And you just pick which side looks the best for you. Because, you know, granny squares, sometimes it's kind of hard to pick what's the wrong side and what's the right side. And so you just pick which one is best for you and go with it. So what I'm going to do is attach right here. This is the center part of this, and this is the center part of this. So let me open this up. And attach this right here, but also attach it right here. And this is where I'm going to put it. So I'm going to just attach this to right here. And then come over here and put a stitch marker right here. Now I'm going to get our green skirt, and we're going to stitch from all the way across here to all the way over here. Okay, so then I'm going to slip stitch. I'm going to slip stitch from this corner all the way over here to this corner. Tighten it up a little bit. I'm going to take the stitch marker on out now since I got my hook in there. It's tightened up, and I'm going to slip stitch it all the way across. I'm only in the top stitch. I'm not in the space. Now, if you feel like you want to put yours in the spaces, then feel free. You can. I'm just going to do mine this way. There's no right or wrong way of doing this. You can do this however you choose to do this. I'm just going like this and go straight across. Okay, you guys, I'm taking this stitch marker out, and I'm coming up on the last couple of stitches. Okay, so I'm coming up on the last couple of stitches, and this side is all the way attached. I'm going to attach the other side, and I will be back once I'm done attaching the other side. The other side is the exact same way. The measurements is the exact same way, and everything. You're just going over to your other side of the sweater. Once you're done, once you're done, leave a little bit of string, just so you can have something to work with, just in case something is off a little bit. So leave a little bit of string, because you can easily cut that string off later. But right now, just leave it there a little long, so you can have something attached to in case this doesn't come out the way that you want it to. You can easily tear it down or add to. So let me show you what we got so far. Okay, so this is attached right here, just like that. If I would have did this again, I would have made another green row on here. Yep, I should have probably put another green row in here. That's going to throw my whole entire body off. And I could have added a green row straight across here to match this green. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I would have normally done, but I didn't. But I did leave enough string to add on and add another row and then attach this again. And I think that's what I'm going to do, because I don't like how this purple is bumping up against this green. Because I think the green, well, once I close it, it might be okay. I kind of want that to be green there. So my dilemma, it's not really a mistake, but something I'm just noticing by looking at it. When you look at it, it just looks different. So what I think I'm going to do is tear this off of here, and I'm going to redo it. But I'm going to first add a roll of green on this. So when I bump these two together, I have two greens. I don't know why, but my brain does not work with this purple up against this green. I need it to look like this. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tear this down, add a green, and put this back, and I'll be back. Okay, you guys, this is what we're looking like. I didn't attach the sleeves to it right now, and I did do that extra row of green on the end because I just like those two connected with each other. So this is our sleeve, this is the back, this is the front, and this is our other sleeve is over here. So all we have to do, I am on the right side right now, but because I'm finna sew up the sides, I need to turn this over where this is on the wrong side, but not the whole thing. So all I'm going to do is grab the back of it, this part right here that's in my lap, and lay it over just like that. Lay it over on it. Just like that, even it up. Then on my arms, I'm going to do the same thing. Just close the arms in half. They're going to go in half, but they're going to even up with this green part. Let me turn it over so you guys can see it better. So we're going to even it up on this side with the other side. We're going to make that real even right there. And start our stitch is at this bottom. So I'm going to start right here at this bottom. Even this up. I'm going to start right here at this bottom. And I'm going to stitch all the way up here. And then I'm going to come all the way down here with that green. And then that's going to close our arm up, and it's going to close our sweater up. And I'm going to do that on both sides. Both sides I'm going to close up and make this sweater come together just like that. Okay, I want to grab my green skirt, and I'm going to use that to slip stitch all the way across the bottom of here. Put the slip knot on, slip it through. And again, I'm only doing the top stitch. I'm not going in the space. I'm just crocheting all the way down with both sides together in the top stitch. I'm slip stitching it all the way down. Go into both stitches, the front stitch and the back stitch, and slip stitch it off. Like I said, you feel free to single crochet if you would like. I'm just slip stitching. Hey you guys, it's your girl Deborah. I wanted to show you guys my sweater. It's a couple of days later, but it is completed. And that's really all that counts. And it came out really, really cute. Look at it. It came out real, real cute. Look at the colors on it. I mean, this is really pretty. It came out really, really pretty. I do have some corrections that I want to make. I want to explain a few things. All these four granny squares was from previous projects. So all I was planning to do was just to put them together and make a sweater. And that's basically what I did. But what I would have changed is I would have took some of the rows out. This is a 26 row, which I say that in the video is 26 rows. I wear about a 2X or a 3X, depending on the material of whatever it is that I'm wearing. This is a 26 row. I would have took this down to about 23 rows because I like my things to fit a little bit more tighter. And it fits really loose. I will wear it and it's going to be really cute, especially because I got a cute pair of tights that I can wear with it or some cute jeans. This is going to be really cute. But I would have, if I done it over again, I would have took it down a couple of rows and not left it the same. But all I did was, and then I added another row because I added this green. So it was 25 rows and I added the green to make it 26 rows. But I like it. I really like the sweater and I thought it came out well. Now, another thing I had to change was the count of the sleeve. The sleeve was huge. I had it on the video as 20 rows because once again, I was trying to use the squares as they was. So I did not want to change it. So when I put it on here, it was huge. It was 20 rows. So I took it down and now I completed it with 17 rows. So I have 17 rows on the sleeve and I have 26 rows on the body. In reality, I would have left the sleeves at 17 and I would have did the body at 23 for my size, which is a size 2X. To 3X. I keep adding that in there, but I'm about a 2X. So I'm getting ready to go back to Oklahoma. So I am trying to just go through my stuff and do what I need to do so I don't have to do this very last minute. So these sweaters I thought was really cute. These squares I thought was really cute. So I decided to use them. Now this looks very complicated, but it's not. It's just one simple granny square. You just keep building on the granny square. It's very, very simple. I will leave the video down below and somewhere up here where it take you step by step on how to do a granny square. And once you learn how to do a granny square, you can do anything. This sweater as well as anything else. Now this sweater, I use individual colors. Each one of these colors are from a different skein of yarn. If you want to make this a lot easier, use variegated yarn. And if for my beginner people that don't know what variegated yarn is, it's pretty much this. It's yarn that has all the colors already in it. And so all you do is keep continuing on with the granny square until you get it to where the size that you want it to be or have it will fit your body. And I always recommend this for beginner crocheters to use variegated yarn when you're making granny squares because it makes it come out multiple colors, but you don't have to go through all the process of changing out each color because each one of these colors was changed out. I can't believe I did it myself. But yeah, I changed out each and every one of these colors. So use a variegated yarn if you are interested. If you're interested in seeing the video that I just done, if you're interested in seeing the video of me throwing away, frogging, or keeping all of my whips, I'm going to have it linked down below as well. And this was in there. The video that we will be going over will be this sweater. I started this sweater, I don't know, maybe about a year ago, 2 years ago, and never got it finished. I still need to add the little edge around the inner parts of the sweater. I have one on here. I need to close it up. I will do a little bit of a tutorial on how this stitch is because I don't think I have this stitch on my channel. So I will go over how to do this stitch. And then we're going to work together and get this finished up. If you would like to see how this little cute cardigan comes out, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be notified once I upload this video. I will be working on this real soon and it will be coming out probably my next week video. I'm not for sure if I'm gonna put sleeves on here. I did one event when I first started out. I'm pretty sure I wanted to put sleeves on here, but I'm not for sure if I want to now because for one, I cannot find this dark red, and everybody knows matching reds is not easy. So if I can match the red, then I probably will put a sleeve on here. But if I cannot, this is gonna be sleeveless because I do have enough to probably put the edge around here and finish it up, close it up, and all of that. But I don't think I have enough. I know I don't have enough to put a sleeve on here. So if I don't, I like the color and I like how it looks, so I'll probably just have a sleeveless, like a vest cardigan. So this is the next video. Like the video, leave me a comment, let me know if you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe and turn that notification bell on. Until next time, act, look, and think like a winner. The days you don't, dress it up. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.